Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Uncanny X-Men issue 154 written by Chris Claremont. In this story, Cyclops gets a pretty big revelation, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the story starts off, we're coming off the story arc where the X-Men had fought against Magneto on this weird island in the Bermuda Triangle. They have defeated the Master of Magnetism, and it seems that they're setting up shop there. I'm not totally aware what went down. I used to have these issues, and when I moved to one house to another, all those comic books got stolen. And for some reason, I've never been able to find a compilation with those specific issues. While this is going down, we have Corsair, who is the leader of the Starjammers. He's trying to reach Earth. He's trying to reach the X-Men because there has been a coup within the Shi'ar Empire. Lilandra has been deposed as the Empress. Obviously, the X-Men and the Shi'ar have a lot of history together. And what happens is that he crash lands at the X-Mansion. During this time, the only two people living there were Storm and Cyclops, which I really love in this issue, how they show off the camaraderie that these two characters have. One really cool thing that Claremont shows us in this issue is also the level of trust that both of these characters have for each other. So what happens, we have Corsair, he crash lands into the mansion, as I mentioned previously. He's rescued by Cyclops and Storm, and here's where Cyclops gets the big revelation that Corsair is actually his father. We as the reader already knew this because Jean Grey had peeked into his mind way back when the X-Men first crossed paths with the Starjammers. But in this case, we have Cyclops not really knowing how to deal with this big revelation. And as this story progresses, we're going to see that both characters act very differently under pressure and want to take totally different decisions in each one of the extreme situations that they're going to be in. So what happens is we discover that Corsair was being followed by a group of alien mercenaries called the Sidri. They are a weird cross between a spider and a crab type of alien. They have a hive mind. They can fuse together and convert into giant ships. So what happens is we have hundreds upon hundreds of the Sidri attacking the X-Mansion. And they are a handful for Cyclops and Storm, who obviously are trying to keep Corsair alive. They realize they can't defeat these aliens, and what happens is, while Storm is holding down the Sidri, Cyclops and the Corsair are able to escape. They board the Blackbird, and they're trying to reach the Bermuda Triangle, reach the rest of the X-Men, and see that if with their combined powers they can defeat these aliens. The thing is that the Sidri fuse into this giant ship, and even though Cyclops is a top-notch pilot, he can't shake them. It's pretty fun in this story because Cyclops and Corsair are squabbling during the whole issue, but Corsair shuts up when he realizes that his son is a grade A pilot. He's super impressed. And what happens here is that we get this really awesome moment with Storm. We start to get these first peaks where we see Storm just really let loose with her powers, creating a giant tornado and lightning storm that traps the Sidri ship right above a giant oil refinery. We get one panel where we get to see a couple people escape for their lives from the oil refinery before Cyclops is going to shoot a massive optic blast, but he stalls when he realizes that these are actually living creatures. Like, he had no idea. He thought they were like little robots or cyborgs. And Corsair actually mentions that no, they're living beings, but who cares, they're evil. So Cyclops is not willing to go through with it, but out of nowhere Corsair uses his laser pistol. It seems to be extremely powerful because with one shot he destroys the whole refinery. He kills all the Sea Dream. And Cyclops is sort of like appalled over this whole situation. He's like, my dad is super cold-blooded. So we're gonna leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.